Hi everybody, this is Lee from Live with Lee. Today I wanted to show you a couple of my, or rather a number of my store favorites. Choosing a number of my store favorites was sort of difficult to keep to a minimum because after all I had either created or purchased all of them, so in essence, all of them are my favorites, or I like all of them. But I had to winnow it down to a few. I'll show you what I like. You don't have to like them too, but I'll not only show you what I like, but why. And let's get started. Here, a few of these you are going to have seen a few times, if not many times before, but this is one of my favorite pieces. This is a custom design of ours. It has a 3 1/3 carat sapphire in the center. Number one, the sapphire is exceptional. It is a dark royal blue that flashes blue at you. It's not so dark that it's inky, and it's not pale. It's really what everyone desires in a sapphire. I wanted side stones for the sapphire, so I put in trilliant shaped diamonds, which are an elongated triangle in this case, and for the side stones. To make things even more interesting, I had rows of round diamonds bead set into the side walls of the ring. So what you end up getting is, I think, an elegant view from every angle, from the front, from the top, from the side. It's really a lovely balanced piece of jewelry, and it's quality, it's handmade. Oh, also the gold is 18 karat white, which I prefer. It's a premium gold, or a premium metal in terms of higher gold content. So that's number one. Number two is a new acquisition of mine that a lot of the reasons it's my favorite is because it's new. All of the new pieces tend to be my favorites, or I wouldn't own them. This is tanzanite in the center. It's about a 2 carat tanzanite with pink sapphires on each side. It is also done in 18 karat white gold. And the pink sapphires and the blue tanzanite, or the bluish purple tanzanite, are a really compatible color combination. The sapphires have a bluish undertone to them anyway. There's a bluish undertone to the pink hue. I like to say that they look bruised, which isn't ordinarily a compliment to anything, but there is that undertone of blue which really blends in to the bluish purple of the tanzanite, and I don't know how much purple you're reading into it. There's not a lot, but it's primarily blue with violet, and then when you add the pink stones with an undertone of blue, it just blends beautifully. Again, a row of diamonds around the entire trio of stones, and for the wearer mostly, you're going to see a gallery underneath the stones right here, which sort of elevate the stones off the finger and make it a little lighter and airier and a little more elegant. Sometimes seeing the quality of a ring is detected from underneath the ring instead of on top. We don't do the quality just in one spot. It's throughout the entire piece. Hope you like that. Anybody wants to comment on it, please do. Along with new, I bought its sister because it's from the same very fine company in the United States called Spark. This is a really exotic stone. It initially appears pink, and that is the primary color, but it is pink with a salmon undertone, kind of a peachy kind of undertone to the pink. And this is a natural pink spinel. It's a very lively stone. I have a client who is interested in a pink diamond. I want to show her this as an option for pink diamond, because I don't know that pink diamonds get quite this pretty, and certainly not as inexpensive. Again, diamond accents everywhere, around the entire colored stone, down the sides of the shank. The diamonds are set in a crown or a gallery of white gold that is mounted on a yellow gold ring. So it's a two-tone ring. And again, if you look at the side of how that's constructed. You see the arches coming down in a cathedral kind of form against the yellow gold ring. Again, 18 karat yellow, 18 karat white. Hope you like this ring. I'm really fond of it. I would be happy to own this for a long time. I'd also be happy to own it for a very short time. I'm going to stick with rings for the moment and complete that. Here's a diamond ring that, it's very contemporary. It is a field of pave diamonds where you don't really tell in white gold where the diamonds begin and end. It is mixed up with the texture of the gold so that you just see a field of glitter. That is the intention of pave. I like the geometry of the ring. I like the simplicity of the ring. I also like the blank spot next to it, the negative and the positive. I think they really play against each other. And again, the asymmetry of the ring is really enticing to me. I think that off balance creates interest and still keeps its simplicity. I hate to put these on my finger because I've got, like hairy knuckle man hands. But as you see, I think it's both simple and interesting, as I've said before. I'm really quite fond of this, and if you wanted to add a diamond or a colored stone to it, it could easily be added either onto the face of the blank spot or into the crevice that forms between the two fields. Really happy with this ring. So there we go. I think that takes care of rings. I'm going to move on to earrings. Generally, I stock a lot of informal or sporty things, but there are occasions where people want a more formal look, a dressier look, and for an occasion of a wedding, or for the bride or the mother of the bride, or a formal function like a fundraiser or something like that. I may have shown these earrings before. I think they're absolutely elegant. There's about 1 carat and 1/3 of diamonds in these, and you can see that when they're worn, they're going to have movement to them, which is just going to catch the light and the glitter. I think the shape of them and the cascade that comes down in a graduated line of diamonds is really attractive and very, very flattering with regards to just slenderizing the jawline and the bottom of the ear. They have 2 crescents at the top which curve up the ear, and then the rest, of course, hang down. Good pair of earrings. Speaking of sporty, these are fun. These are arty. You would maybe see something like this at a better local art fair. These are pink tourmaline in 18 karat yellow gold. Note that the gold is a hammered finish and also a matte finish. So it's not shiny, it's not harsh, it's soft, which takes the dressiness or the formality out of it. Pink tourmalines are set east and west, which I think is clever, and then hung below the tourmalines are a strip of diamonds that again dangle nicely from the ear, and behind the post is a small button, again hammered and matte finished. So I'm real fond of these. I've had them a little while. I think someone should want those. Here's another custom piece we did. I guess I wasn't done with rings. This is a really fun piece, and I don't know how it'll read on camera, but someone brought in a number of old gold pieces which contained I think 6 nicely sized round white diamonds, and I brought the diamonds up to her, and they were in a pair of earrings, and she had no interest in wanting them. She had no use for them, and so I pulled them from the gold before I turned it in to have it refined. And I used 5 of the 6 diamonds to build this band ring. And if you notice, the band ring doesn't go straight across the finger. It is sort of jagged or zigzagged, so that I needed to fit the 5 diamonds across the finger before the diamonds started to get in between the fingers. It also makes for a more interesting arrangement of the stones. Accenting the diamonds are pink sapphires, which is what you see here in the pink. And I don't know if you can catch the little blue stones along with the pink, which are blue diamonds. So it's a fairly simple ring, but a little glitzier when it comes to bling. There's nothing wrong with that. I've often thought that this would make a beautiful wedding band. No engagement ring, No single solitary stone, just a nice row of gemstones. This is one that everybody has seen at least 8 times, but I'm bringing it out again because obviously it's still one of my favorites. I love this bracelet. You've seen it before. Tell me you're not sick of it. These are all multiple colored sapphires, and in one of my last presentations I was talking to you about the different colors of sapphire, and we have yellow, we have orange, we have pink, we have blue, we have the same on the other side, and to be perfectly honest, these greens are Savorite garnet. Green sapphire, which sapphire does come green, is usually not that pretty of a green. It's more of an army green. So I put Savorite garnets in it instead. Again, it's lined with diamonds. It hinges open so that it's easy to get on, such as this. What again I like about this bracelet is the asymmetry of the arrangement of the stones. It is not equal, but it is balanced. That is really key. I think jewelry should be balanced, but balance does not mean that it has to be even. And that's a mark of good jewelry design. For what it's worth, even though this is a busier piece, I think there is still a simplicity to it that is attractive. And again, I'm going to say that good design should be both interesting and simple. That's a hard combination to come up with because a lot of people try to add things to a piece to make them more interesting, and most of the time less is more. Here's a new piece I acquired that is really, it's just a really elegant piece. This is a toggle bracelet. It is 18 karat green gold. I know you can't tell that it's green because I don't have it showing next to yellow, and I don't have anything yellow handy to compare it against. But the finish is a very soft matte finish with a lot of ornate tooling to the links. You'll see in a few of the links there are rows of diamonds with the links. The toggle, which toggle clasps are really cool. They attach like that, and voila, you have a bracelet that's easy to get on and off. On the toggle, there are both diamonds and ruby cabochon bullets. Cabochon is this domed, non-faceted shape. It's really an elegant piece. I think it harkens back to more of an ancient look in jewelry. Some Roman kind of theme to it or flavor. And by the way, if you ever come into the store and lift this piece, it is really heavy. It is almost 3 ounces of 18 karat gold. So it's really a weighty piece. You'll know it when you feel it, when you have it on. It's really a very, I would say sophisticated piece. Sophisticated without being dressy. I'm going to say sophisticated and cool. That's a nice combination. Oh, I haven't shown you these earrings. I'm sure I haven't shown you these earrings, and if I have, my memory is fading. I love these earrings. There they are from the front, and that's how they would look on your ears. When you turn them to the side, as people would see them, you'll see that you can see diamonds from every angle. You can see they're just a study in geometry because they're a circle within a square. And on each side of the circle, you have diamonds. On two sides of the square, the top and the front, you have diamonds. The back, or rather the bottom of the earring, is plain white gold. You're really going with simplicity but interest with these pieces. I'm really excited about these, and I've never seen anything like it before, which is hard to say in 40 years. So there's that. Here's a piece I've shown over and over again. Sorry for the repetition, but it's my show, and I still and I get to pick what I want to show. This is our old favorite line bracelet. I'm tending to call what was formerly known as tennis bracelets line bracelets, because tennis bracelets don't have to be straight, boring, every stone the same size in a row line bracelets. These, as you see, have a waved pattern to them where the stones get wider and narrower and wider and narrower, etc. Again, it creates interest, more interest to the piece than a straight line bracelet, which a lot of other people have. But you have something like this, and all of a sudden, you've got something different. Again, forgive the model, but put that on your wrist, and you'll see what makes this interesting and special. I can't remember the total weight of this. I think it's about 5 carats. And the diamonds are quality. They're very white, they're very clean, and they're very well set. There's that. Last but not least, I have a favorite piece that is often overlooked in the store. I'm going to show it to you again because it's beginning to be the forgotten stepchild of my store. I love this piece. This is a long gold chain. Well, I should say a long gold and silver chain. The silver chain in it is oxidized black. The gold links that you see here are in 22 karat gold, and it attaches with another toggle clasp, which, if you see at the end, has little gold beads at the end of the toggle. Just a nice little touch. If I were suggesting to wear this, I would wear the toggle off to the side because I think it's a very decorative part of the necklace. Nice length, nice weight. The other thing that I would say is a big advantage to this is that it doubles. So if you wanted to wear this as a doubled necklace around closer to your neck, it's really an impressive and lovely piece. And again, sporty, casual, dressy, you can take it either way. The gold again is matte finish. This is by a designer by the name of Lika Behar. She is a Turkish designer. I believe she's from New York, but all of her products and designs are manufactured in Istanbul. And I would like to call her a friend of mine. We've done business so long together. So there are my favorites. Hoping you think some of them are too. I would welcome you to stop in. I have lots of new products, some of which I hadn't shown you. Others still on their way in. Hopefully next time we see each other, I've got a surprise and exciting to me new line of jewelry that I've never carried before. Let's just say that it is a line of jewelry that has components that can be added onto and assembled and rearranged, so you can switch it up every day you wear it. So hoping that that's in by the time we see each other next. For now, that's all I've got. Thanks, and have a nice warm day.